test, 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 test. Alright. One last test. Make it so good. Should we get started? That's not a good idea. Yo! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Phoenix Wright. Justice for all. We're back. Apologies for the lack of stream yesterday. I was really looking forward to doing a stream yesterday. It was probably going to be a later, shorter one that wasn't going to be Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm going to that down a little bit because I got conflict. Yeah, so it was going to be a plan to do a smaller stream yesterday because I went to go see Marty Supreme yesterday afternoon. So I was like, well, I can fit in a stream afterwards, it'll be fine. I'm probably going to do like the box office game or something because I was kind of in that mood. And then I got home and I threw up. I think I must have ate something really bad. I had some really bad, like, I think it must have been like the nachos that I had at the cinema probably did it. I don't usually have them, probably. Well, I mean, I've had them before. I don't usually get nachos at the cinema, so that was probably. But I didn't expect them to be so bad that they made me throw up, which. Yeah, I mean, I say that. I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been something I had for breakfast. It could have been very out of coffees I'd had during the day, done something to my stomach. I don't know. Maybe I've got a stomach bug. I'm not sure. My stomach's still a bit weird, but I think but I've been okay since then, so I'm not worried about it happening again. Anyway, welcome to the stream. On that note, speaking of vomit, welcome to the stream. How are we all doing today on this very cold Sunday afternoon? It has been very cold around here in parts. Past week and a bit. I think temperature's supposed to rise over the next week, which would be nice. But it's just gonna be cold. But then that's January and February for you. So I mean, hunker down and enjoy. You know, staying inside and reading a good book or playing a good video game, or watching some TV. Speaking of playing good video games, I rolled credits on Metroid Prime 4 this morning. I have a lot of feelings on that game. It's funny because I think when we were leading up to release, I can't remember what game it was we were playing on stream, but I remember saying I was talking about Metroid, and I was like, you know what? I think Prime 4. I reckon it'll probably be the second best Prime game just by default. Like, it'll just be just because the strength of the way the franchises have been lately. It'll be the second best Metroid Prime game. Spoilers, it's not. It is very good. I enjoyed my time with it mostly, but Metroid Prime 2 is better than it. I think it might be better than Prime 3, but I haven't played Prime 2 and 3 in such a long time that I don't know if... It feels shorter than 2, but again, haven't played in a while, so... so we'll have to see after a replay of those two at some point. We could do that on stream. We could do 2 on stream, but then it was really difficult, so that would be... There's a lot of backtracking. We'll see how we go. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, it's one of those weird things where it's like there's stuff in it that is so good, and like there's some ideas and stuff that really works, and then the stuff that just doesn't really sticks out. Like, I know Metroid never has fast travel or whatever, but if you had warp to the base camp, I feel like that will make things so much easier when you have to go back there, because I always feel like you're always on the other side of the map whenever you need to go back to the base camp, so it always feels like it. And because the base camp is in a specific, isn't like in the Soul Valley, it's in like one of the other areas, so you have to go back to one of the other areas, back through the Soul Valley to one of the other areas to get to it. And it's like, guys, there could need to wait, and then there's the whole Soul Valley thing of it all, which is really unfun. I hated going through it every single time. Because it's so bland, there's no music. Getting the green crystals is not fun. And it's big and empty. It just feels like padding. But there's a bunch of stuff in that game that feels like padding. And I don't know, it's weird that a game had been developed for 8 years. That's kind of the result of it. Then I guess development was just well, I guess there's only set one that we know. Yeah, but who knows? I mean, like I said, there is stuff in there that's really, really good. Like, there is some real Metroid Prime-y. Like the first area feels like Prime 1. The Vault Forge is a cool concept. And a cool like area. The big like matrixy towers, cyber factory stuff. That pool is cool, even though it kind of feels a bit like it's redoing something from an earlier game. So is the iceberg is kind of cool. It's like a sort of like an alien science research. There are some really good like set pieces, really good ideas, and level concepts in the game. And yeah, I didn't finish with 100%. I got 99%. Because there's one enemy that only appears in one section of the game that I completely forgot to scan. And so I didn't see the best ending, which was fine. I watched it on YouTube. And I watched the Silex ending that is locked behind the amiibo, which is... I don't know why that isn't just in the game. That should probably be there, because it does give some backstory to the main antagonist, who is very vague, and I was kind of going towards the end of the game, going, so what was his plot exactly here? But whatever. Point is, but yeah, point is, it's done. I finished it, and on to whatever's next. I'm not sure. I'm to do Path of Radiance because that's just come out on the. But anyway, what is next though? What is absolutely 100% next though in the grand scheme of things is Ace Attorney. We're going to be playing some more Justice for All. So last time on stream, we finished the first case. We did a lot worse than I expected because I was a bit rusty and couldn't remember how to. Was sort of relearning how to play Phoenix Wright because it's been a year since we played the first game. So I didn't realize how much of our health points, for lack of a better term, carried over throughout the case. So I ended up going to the last day of the trial with 2 health points, which basically meant that anytime we failed or got a thing wrong, then we would just get game over. We would have to restart from the start of the day, no matter how much progress we've made, which was annoying. So we're going to start with case 2, and I'm going to try and obviously do a better job, I think, is the main thing here. So if we have to rely on guides or whatever, complete cases because we've messed them up, then that's due, although we will try our best not to do that. Anyway, let's make a start on case 2. Case 1 ended on a cliffhanger. We regained our memories back, and Maya returned. Why did she return? Can we remember why she returned? What happened there? Find out. That is not where we got to. I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Hold on. Because I am convinced we... Oh crap, we're gonna have to redo that whole end of that last chapter. Okay, right. That is very annoying. I guess we could do it, just watch the story mode. Okay, that's fine. That's... Oh, actually, whoa, what we could, go back to title screen. Because we can... Go to new game. Episode selection. I want an achievement. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. Screw it. Right. So 2. Reunion turnabouts. I'm hoping if we... thing is, I don't want to... I think we're going to have to continue because right if we just play we just go to, it's just going to do that episode, that part of that episode, and it's not going to do the whole thing. So we're going to have to go through this in story mode, I think. Which should be fine, because then we can... Right, so... Right, we're going to activate story mode here. Get through. Spoiler alert, this is the guy who did it. Why don't we just go... Sort that. Get to the end. Give me a second. This is exactly the same as what happened last time, but... Or... Could do. Is we could, if I turn this down, we could play the box office game whilst this goes on in the background. I won't have the graphics up because yeah, so we'll do that. So it would work as an audio medium. But I guess we can't. Let's do. Okay, so we have the yeah, we might have to do it at okay, so we're looking at the weekend of the 1st of January of 2016. The number one at the box office this weekend is a Disney movie. It's a has grossed 9 million, so is 90 million so far, and has grossed a total of $742 million box office. So currently, so it's a Disney film. I think what we released be the end of the previous year, January. So probably be the Christmas release. Disney release anything on Christmas Day or box. I'm thinking. Probably a live action release. So if we go for if I reveal director, so director of this movie is J.J. Abrams. Okay, yeah, of course it's The Force Awakens. Oh, of course. Don't know why I thought it was anything else. Thought that came out. I believe that movie came out like 10 years ago. Okay, so second at the box office is a Paramount Pictures movie. It's in its second week. And it's been number 2 at the box office for the past 2 weeks. Unsurprisingly, considering how massive the old Force Wild, I think, huge big that movie was. I would say we look if I go by lead actor. Okay, so the actual one is Will Ferrell. If Will Ferrell comedy. Oh, it's not. Is it Anchorman 2? The legend continues. It is not. Actor is Mark Wahlberg, so it is one of the Daddy's Home films. I think the first one. Yeah, so that's a movie where one of them is a stepdad. Mark Wahlberg or Will Ferrell is a stepdad of a bunch of kids, and then the other one is the real life dad, I think. And then like Linda Cardellini's Fred Bill. Did not know that. These steps up a little bit in my book. So is again, and the sequel has like their dads go up, and one's John Lithgow and the other is Mel Gibson, I believe, which is old movie. So number 3 at the box office this week. Weinstein Company movie. Boo. Boo. I mean, it's probably an Oscar play. I think it. These are 2015. Oh, I'm just drawing a blank. I'm not doing very well at this. I think I'm a little bit distracted looking at I'm going to reveal the lead actor. So the lead actor is Samuel Jackson. Oh, no. Wait. Yes. It's a Tarantino. It's a Hateful Eight. So I remember at the time, Tarantino was mad. The movie was like coming out around Christmas. And like was having to compete with Star Wars. There wasn't anything you could really do about it, which is Samuel Jackson, Kurt Russell, Jennifer Jason. Good movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I mean, it's very it's almost a play like. It's almost a play in a way. It is pretty much all set in one like snow-filled cabin. It's a bit like The Thing. except there isn't like a big except there isn't a shape-shifting monster. But I think that was like a big influence. Especially down to the Ennio Morricone score. Like that was a huge influence. Thing rules. I mean John Carpenter's. But yeah, it's a good movie. I need to rewatch. Not favorite Tarantino, I don't think, but it. I mean, all his movies are good. Bad film is filmography. Number 4 this week is anyway. Moving on. Number 4 this week is Universal film. It made $1 million and so not a Fast and no, they wouldn't come out at Christmas. These summer blockbusters. It might be. Is there a? I wonder if there is the Benedict Cumberbatch, the Grinch, but no, is that? No, it wouldn't be. I think that's a bit later. I'm gonna go director, I think. Jason Moore. Okay. I still think it might be an animated film. It's vibe that it's an animated, possibly an Illumination. Actor 1, Amy Poehler. Oh, what's that Thanksgiving movie about the Thanksgiving animated comedy with the turkeys? It's like Birds? Something really stupid like that? No, okay. Oh, no. No, it's not animated. It's the it's the comedy movie with her and Tina Fey. Where they play, where they're sisters. Yeah. Which weirdly, I feel like as somebody who's a fan of Tina Fey and Amy Poehler and Maya Rudolph is also a fan actor and fan of those guys, I'm like surprised I haven't seen this film. But I mean, whatever. I guess can't see everything. Yeah, I'm a massive like 30 Rock fan and my favorite. I haven't seen this guy crazy. I think probably 'cause it didn't review great. Also, I think they're playing against type. Like, I think Poehler's playing like the more like uptight, the straight man to Tina Fey's like wild character, and usually it's the opposite way around. So I think that maybe doesn't work as well. I think that's I think that was what the general vibe was. I don't know. Anyway, number 5 this week is a 20th Century Fox film. So back when they were actually 20th Century Fox and not owned by Disney. So woof. End of 20. What will Fox be releasing around this time? Let's think about that. It be we go an awards film? Would it be a blockbuster? Would it be animated? I mean, technically, let's go for the animated Oscar. That could be. Let's go for a director. Walt Becker. Okay. How about actor Jason Lee? The leading film in 20. Don't know. What if... Who to act? Justin Long. What is the movie where it's not a Kevin Smith film. Obviously, it's not a Kevin Smith film, but it's like Kevin Smith produced film. I think it's like in that Smith verse. And I wonder. Where is that? No. No, it's I know what it is. It's sorry, I'm looking at Wellington just mind on the game. So it's the third Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. Because they voice it's one of the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. I don't know which one. I'm gonna say the sequel. They have terrible titles that I also kind of like. They all have the titles are terrible, but I kind of think they're kind of funny. Like the sequel, road chip, terrible puns, but like fair play that they went for them. They've also had my understanding of it. And Chipwrecked. We're gonna get one of these. It's one of these. It's Alvin, and I couldn't tell you which one because they all same movie. Got it. That's the box office game. Sorry, I had to do it under the thing, but it was just under the Be Right Back sign, which is annoying, but we're coming to the end of the case here. Dude's about to lose. Oops. Go back to where we were, hopefully shortly. Well, that's convenient. We're gonna keep the low fi. Not low. I don't know what I said. Low fi beats. Alright, so we should hopefully be all caught up. You know, it took 5 minutes. Anyway, yes, this was a really bad part. I didn't want to start the next case I did of our stream. I kind of automatically went into it, and I didn't realize that it hadn't saved the end of the case. Weird. Anyway, yeah, case 1. Whoa, yeah. Speedrun strats. etc., etc. Actually start the stream properly. Of course I'm good. Right, so I think we can pick it up from here. What a horrible day. Yeah, telling me, Phoenix. Got my memory back. Things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You have me really worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. Afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Well, you said you got your memory back. That moment. Everything really did come back to me. It's a gumshoe. Someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. And there's also a good reminder for the character. So maybe it was worth it in the end. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man. He's easily swayed by other people's opinions. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered? This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories of her. For example, after Nick, what's wrong? Keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were raised by Mr. Wellington. I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since I came back into my life. And that story began one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. Yeah, I'm convinced we saved. We didn't. Why did we just not save that? Well, that was no accident. I was drugged. Keeping pills. Pow! I was murdered. Person. Why? I took my revenge. It's only fair. Isn't it? Minnie? Tiny? Might be Amy. Finally get to see you again, and... Not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. It doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon started this whole mess. Keep playing for her mind. June 16th, 3:34 PM. Wright and Kolov. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break for a day of sun. Is what that girl said. Take my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. It's a very Joe Bluth line. But next time we see him, that cost is escalated. It's gonna be a $3,000 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought before we get down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. Yeah, doesn't sound friendly to me, but... My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Spectacular surgeon? I'm able to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at? Really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. I think he's called Dr. Gray because like a Grey's Anatomy thing. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. I really don't like this guy. He even offered any sort of explanation for me. And this is the kicker. She up and herself a grand... what? She up and has herself a grand and old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Literally transforming her car into the accordion model. Right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There are rumours Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. But then who's this? People say it was as to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? Well, that's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grip. Just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients now. You understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. But me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah ha ha, yes, I heard. It must be only for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot more about these sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm gonna have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit medium. Because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. Told me. She learned to accept her responsibilities, became an adult. Not counting training, this would be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. This is why I've searched you out. You want to see it too, don't ya? So, that's how we ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the dog. June 19th, Karain Village. This is Karain Village, Maya's hometown. Hmm? What? Why? Hello there. Hmm? What an odd little girl. Definitely no relation to Maya at all. Hey, where's that, Pearly? Hmm? Someone else is coming this way. Heck! But Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. So, I know they made some changes in localization between the Japanese and the American release, where the Japanese release was that it was obviously very much set in Japan, and it was a like Japanese the characters are obviously Japanese, and that. And then when they localized it for the US, it became set in California. So you're meaning to tell me, based on that, Nick travelled from a city in California, 2 hours on the train, to a Japanese village that would not exist in America. I'm just saying, why did they bother saying this was set in America if it's very clearly not America? They just call them like Nico and Japanese. I don't know. Nico isn't Japanese name. Whatever. I'm not a localizer. Anyway, but I know it's only 2 hours by train. And I've known, and if I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. As I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Let's talk a bit more first. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a fully fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the message story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya intelligence network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya intelligence network anyway? Tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Karain Village. I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are medium. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, so I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Fae. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means... You also are... Yep, medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that... Vicious person tries to talk to you. Run away. It's just looking. Well, you're not wearing you're only training clothes. Of course not. Kelly is my aunt's most valued treasure, but she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Karain village. Aunt? Kelly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, we're gonna get going. About time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Let's examine this area. No bus stop. Let's go in village. It's incredibly inconvenient since it's become free time. Old style phone booth. Can't see it fits in with this area too well. Cell phone doesn't get reception up here. Who knows? May need. Giant rock that seems to be reaching for the origins are written on a beat up old. Looks like this rock is called the Karain boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here. Long story short, big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Rustic, thatched roofed houses where the other villagers line the street. They're nowhere near as large or nice as the manor in front of me. Kind of odd that I don't see any of the other. Biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can. This is the Fey Manor, a place Maya calls home. Easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Meditation. 19, Fey Manor, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Glad you showed. Nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a face. Can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airway. It's like talking about the weather where this guy has just asked for. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. Hard to believe that this is my house though. I was given a guide map to this building. Yeah, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you too. Yep. Right, well let's examine this. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Someone wrote with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters to... Oh, look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. You may ask yourself. It mentions people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. The door leads to the channeling chamber, a place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there is a strong lock on this door to stop it. The door leads out to the winding way. Whoever outside looks really nice. Don't think there's... So if we walk... What are you going to do once this nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. Signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my... Then, on the 24th, fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to negligence. Sorry, and I apologize for being so negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. How did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. A girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Karain School of Channeling. Home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, eh? Master. Anyway, you see that door? That's the room where spirits and Briar's aunt is in there right now. Get to meet her. Yeah, might. I want to check this diagram. Okay. You need to go to the channeling chamber. I'm also going to have a look in Winding Way. Wow, this garden's really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love in it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? Like a little out of place in the garden like that. Interesting. Small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to the tiny villages. Like every family has to burn their own trash. Blend a garden with a small lamp. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, that incinerator piques my curiosity. Oh. Really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. There's a room over there too. Still feelings emanating. Don't think there's anything. Salmon here. Let's side room. This is the side room, more like a break room. There is a bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. And yet, there's someone sleeping on over there. Probably exhausted me and taking a break and catching. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. Probably best. No, probably good I did not. Small alcove. No idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it ends up as a storage space. Here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a scroll. Decorated wooden bear sculpture. The plate attached to the base. Rain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? A souvenir. Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Okay. It doesn't fix the problem in the first game where you have to literally do text things to get through to each. You can't just go from that side room to channeling chamber. Side room through the next. Like physically walking through. Vast amount. Cool. Channeling chamber. All the candles. Wow, such a strange atmosphere. Flickering lights. Yes, they're candles. Nothing gets past you, Nick. Why you make the big bucks. Good sir, who might you be? Ah, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir, is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not? Good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. That's so. Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Is that a reference to the Arthurian legend? There's an Arthurian character called Morgan Le Fay. It's Morgana, it's cool. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about sentencing. It would seem that you asked too much of Miss Maya in performing your duty. Most unbecoming of her. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was not. Was it not for Mystic Maya and her sister? You surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink. Once I become the poster boy for how to not make a first impression. Past the past, though. Let's speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. Let's do a little bit. The falling screen is really showing its age. Well, its edges are a bit tattered. Lettering is fading too. I reckon Garrick has a few characters on here. Who, pretty sure that's what it said. Maybe I'll ask Mara about it later. This is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. Mirror-like objects with a probably effective set. And branches of a sacred tree set in the predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you could please not touch the sacred object. Objects are being offered to the spirit. If you touch them, good sir, they will become cursed. Yes, cursed. You didn't have to talk down to me. How much of it? Where the medium sits, I assume. 4 panels. Straw in the room. Straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. An empty space behind in the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back. Completely dark. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy looking. Giant iron lock with a hand. Feels like a curtain separates the normal world from this. That it? Might be it. Talk about Maya. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Oh, she is not here with me. Yes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? You must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, here's the blood. Excuse me? What? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, he is the only one remaining. Anyone remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you... That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. Remember the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power. You can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however I will admit. I don't even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first. Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to help. Traffic accident? The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of repairing. So this room is the channeling chamber? A place where a spirit medium speaks for those who have passed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. Oh. Because the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it. It is also for your safety. Like what to go wrong? That is why, while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what locked. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Well, she is an adorable and angelic young girl. Oh, that odds. Here's my daughter. Now then, what is it you're about to say? What a cute daughter you have? I feel your heart that knows not the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her. Well, not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you do not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Okay, so can't present her with anything. I could ask about these guys. About this person. Oh, that man is that man, is it not? A man who wishes to borrow departed spirits to hide the lack of his own. Spirits hide lack of his own. What an insignificant man. Oh, shots fired! Pew, pew. Insignificant? That would mean you are the man's insignificant little friend, dear. Then I guess that makes my my insignificant little assistant, huh? Go back. Let's leave. Go back to. Let's back and let's present. Look, here's my tiny badge. I am a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patients right now. But they isn't good. I'm not the one who made the mistake. I actually didn't mean to do that, but... what if we present Morgan? That's Miss Myers' aunt. Oh yeah, she made me eat some sort of traditional dessert on the sides of a tea. I wonder if Miss Morgan ever channelings herself. Do you know anything about her? What do you have to say about this person, Dr. Person, judging by their face. What is it? They have a weak stomach. Really? She's still young, but one day she'll bear a big responsibility. She'll be the master, you know. The master. Guess there are master meanings too. It's a bit pointless to present himself to. Okay, so. How do we. Hey, you! Hold on now. This guy's got a few questions to ask. Sure, I've heard that southern accent before. Oh. Oh, I know who this is. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. We're back doing that terrible accent. I mean, they're all terrible. Terrible doing all of them. Whatever. How you been? Hadn't seen you in what, a year? You are, it's Lola Hart. You're Lola Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lola Hart. Ah, so you're still at it? Being a photographer, I mean. Of course! And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. Challenge about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lola Hart, huh? Been judging her harshly because of that cake. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Not that he remembers any of them. Wait, man, meditation room. We will now begin the channeling. Ms. Sigmar, an honoured guest, please proceed to the channeling chamber. So I can finally swallow those pesky flies once and for all. Hear me? You won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologise, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mr. Sigmar, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. My key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. You'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. Won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. I don't like this guy. He's totally gonna frame Maya for this. Somehow. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of me. Where did you learn it? What? I'm from the Heartland. Is that so? Oh, there are humbly requested to return to this heart of the Heartland. What? Why, yeah? This is Korean Village. Can't follow up your traditions and rules. We request that you leave. Sorry. Wow. He shut all her up. That's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Bang! Hey now! What was that just now? They were inside the channeling chamber. Hey! That's a gunshot! Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in that. What to do? It's Faye. What should we do? Yeah, I bet chicken leather. What are you waiting for? Kick it down already. But the key. The key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I am powerless to stop open that door. Ah! There's really no other way. Alright, stand inside. I'm gonna break the door down. But wait, please, that's sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being the man. Crash. Dead. You've been dead. I was murdered. But Maya? Man murdered me. Killed him. What? Lada, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This girl, she? Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry! Before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to Granny. Leave this to the Granny. Our phone didn't get reception anyway out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And I'm sure she's wearing like a green tracksuit kimono. Kind of funny. They're on their way. That's good. Wow, the outside genuine mysterious phenomenon. She's really on edge because of it. Not that I blame her. I'm just scared to death for what's going on. Okay, wait, witness. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya. She wasn't one to pull the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Well, I just know when Maya channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, were there only two of them in there? It's a locked door mystery, guys! This is like the whole thing of Wake Up Dead Man. I reckon she must have done it then. Brother, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gem with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff. His personality stinks like witch sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he had murdered that nurse. Anything that we can... Go to the meditation room. Is there anything we can do? Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing taking successful. Whereas I've gone through like 3 different voices from already. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. Police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Can I show you where the scene of the crime is, Detective Gumshoe? My name isn't Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe. It's always put. Never catch a break, that guy. 2 of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is to see what everyone else has to say. Police are busy running here and don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Sure. About Maya. You're brave to this year, pal, but the way things are looking now, you're the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room. There's a secret passage. There has to be a secret passage and someone else like gone in. But Maya is... I'm gonna ask more about her. I'll ask more about her later. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. The Gumshoe looks like real professional. Yeah, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Godfrey was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest. Knife? Basically, Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Interesting. I think the big question is going to be, where did, if he was... Well, that means the murder weapons would have had to have already been in the room. We're going based on the... Based on the presumption that, quote-unquote, Maya did it, which we know she did. We know she's being framed. And so... yeah, that would mean the murder weapon would have had to be in the room. I doubt she would have been carrying a knife or a gun on her. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. Nothing really we can. Don't want to move. I want to examine the crime scene. Nope, nothing. Hide. Hey, pal! Don't touch him without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect, can I? Guess if I want to search this room, I'm gonna have to come back later. Alright, let's get... Let's go to Winding Way. Let's go to the side room. I wonder who was sleeping in there. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Jack, I'm, Like, so isn't it about time to start? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling? Channeling? Oh, I realized I was doing her voice. Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but, there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? That's, like, totally a bummer. Yeah. That's what she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie. Eeny meeny. I'm done, right. Okay. That's not your real name. That can't be your. But since I guess it has to be, let's go with it. Anyway, wasn't that name in the intro as someone, I can't remember if the murdered person, when they were speaking as a ghost after the car broke down, they said said something about Eni and revenge. There's a apology for it. Like, but so she's clearly like knows related to the nurse, possibly. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people like usually call it occult studies or something. Oh, she's working under Dr. Gray. I accidentally skipped. That's cool. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing? I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seed. They, like, must put some in the food they eat. For lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came here to, like... I felt really like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. That was a, kind of expected more of a reaction there, but okay. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I didn't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah? Sounds like she's trying to hide something. Was she one of the... Was she a patient at the time of the malpractice? Yeah, we haven't got anything. Yeah. Let's examine the room again. Left the blanket a mess. Are you gonna follow it? Like, I had a really good nap and like I was thinking of leaving it like this, so it's all it's all set for tonight. Okay. Let's present Dr. Gould. I'm like totally bad at remembering people's names. Oh? But I like remember seeing that face somewhere before. Like, I think... Well, thanks for trying. I don't think it's possible for someone to be this... Uh. Oh, hey! That's like Maya Fey, right? She's like really way famous. Like, well, for people like us, you like way famous? Maya? I mean, like, she's like the daughter of the master, right? Well, at least you remember some things. Do you know more than at all? I'm like totally bad at people. Oh, but I like remember seeing that face somewhere before, I think. Oh, thanks for trying. Probably wouldn't remember. Maybe let's see if she... Okay. Right, that's... let's leave here then. Moving on. No one here, as usual. Back! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent Zava. That she's got in her hand. Seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? God. The meditation room. Probably scared out of that way. I had to take me right by her. Brother? God damn it, God don't let me be next. Eek! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? The other weren't scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Man! Huh? You see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my pal stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I think. What is too much? Being a cop photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer. Going out to have photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less score. What's that? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Okay, I'm getting some more information on that. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Ah, she did. 2 even. Seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lord, sorry, my journalistic sense is burned inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to screw the century. Wah! Ah! She's great. I don't know who's scarier, Loza or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this? Well, this is gonna go well. Oh dear, madam, you seem to have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright everyone. Listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not gonna be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. Sleep over! What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. I was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. (20) 18:02 AM. Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. Maya's okay. To hurry and get to the detention center. A sane cop is standing. Never change. Nick! Hi. Maya. What am I gonna do? Never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Think of it. First time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. Finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. Didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. Doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. Too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So, you're the master or something of the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. Since that title has passed from mother to daughter, guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance change. Supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. And this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse. Maya's body must have been taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, sat down across from him. Okay. Closed our eyes, began the channeling. Sounding kind of creepy, like. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, consciousness. And you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but you remember having a dream? A dream? Yeah, having a dream. I was having to do an exam at school. It was weird. Pretty weird. What kind of dreams did you have while you were channeling? I don't remember all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. Couldn't move. It's unbearable. Really suffocating. But something like that. See, I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to get. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? Document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. I did. Killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. Try to do like a Arthur Shelby thing from an episode of Peaky Blinders. He's like, oh, I've got these hands, murdering hands, but I can't. That was why I was getting. That's enough, Maya. Hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. Dad. Don't worry, I will. When's the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Wait. This jewel. It's called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly. Sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Let me try to do something small but has a deep, profound aura about it. Is there anything else? Well, there isn't anything we can present. We could do profiles, but I don't think that's going to make a difference at this point. I reckon we'll probably just have to go back to the office. Got a lot of paperwork to file. Yeah. Feels like I've been gone forever. It's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing key that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1. 1 year ago, May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray. I want to examine that bit of... Okay, that wasn't what I wanted, but fine. Right director of the plant. The manager of my boss, Mia, passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always managed to take care of the stuff. Giant building just outside the window. Giant gate. The gate was a hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. But recently it had been a normal business class. I thought there was a murder there. Push of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. I stuck it up there before she... Wouldn't say the Steel Samurai and the attorney's officer are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess it can. My desk. Neat for those rare cases to actually have a client in the office. Okay, let's take a look at the court record. Okay, we can't examine it any further, which is kind of annoying. They were looking legal books standing from mid-wall row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long. A layer of dust has started. One of these days I should try to build up the courage to read one. Yes. Nothing else. Let's move and go back to... I have to save Maya, no matter what. Her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Give mediums in training. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Well, would tend to do that. Okay, let's move to... Can we go in the channeling chamber? Gumshoe isn't here today. Take this chance and thoroughly check this room. Like it might uncover a clue or two. Ah! Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mr. I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-dropping large strawberry dessert. If you ever notice desserts left over, I'm happy to take. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Ugh, one scary lady. Oh, dear sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to ask some questions while I have the chance. What happened? I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? Man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened to here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. Make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? Spirit of the nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. Use the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. Now testimony is even admissible. Probably not. By the way, what is this room exactly? Channeling chamber? The room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? How? When a spirit enters the medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. Put another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium will problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that is why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that it would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this. That would be that folding screen there. It is where the Kurain's sacred writings. Go back. Have I ever found that something had happened to either one? Oh, the humanity. I have to be worrying about the folding screen. This isn't just some dilapidated. So, how was Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes, in this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. Compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl is the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Spiritual strength is so great and something greater even than the main family. Pearl is a channeling prodigy and the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit. Quit? Quit what? We have an expensive folding screen. This looks quite old. Seems to be some excited text written on it black. It says, "Oh, it's been made by a bullet." Folding screen added to the court record. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Hey. Guess there's an altar. Those are important. Cement stays behind the folding screen. Light the candles, can't reach back there, it's just dark. Hope no one's hiding back there. I reckon that was part of it. I reckon someone was hiding back there. The bullet went through that folding screen. Going over. Where the medium sits. There are 4 panels on the screen. We're in the floor and feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. And the blood, maybe. No matter what I do, my eyes keep being drawn to the pool of blood in the center. Rooms on the side. Broken because, well, it doesn't seem possible that I managed to break it pretty much. When we want to do something bad enough, most people can do the most amazing thing. I think we're gonna have to leave for everything. Go to Winding Way. Is that gonna be it? Yes, like it. Probably Pearl, I reckon. Oh, Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. Lawyer. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, no, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters, at least. Yeah? Yeah, she did. I didn't think she'd get some. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study for this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about it yesterday, the testing out. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Oh, like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Just sorry. My bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really, Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? All I ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon. It's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here? Like what? Like, the medium's training? Or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power? Oh, this village is thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer? She sure seems like the carefree type, at least. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, really scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about that? About it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on. About the victim, Gray. Do you know who you were talking about? Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... you and Dr. Gray know each other, right? I don't know Dr. Gray. Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, I was a long time ago. I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, something wrong? Well, I mean, many things, but... Yeah, present that again. And I, like, totally don't care about the person anyway. Wait, this wasn't here yesterday. Now where did this box come from? This wasn't here last night. It's like a box for storing clothes, but it's big for just clothes. Mostly empty with a few folded pieces of channeling costumes. Decorated women butterscotch. There's a plate attached to it. Isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah. So, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. Huh. Wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay. Do you ever, like, see a bear, you just, like, play dead, and they, like, leave you alone? Is that right? Yeah, cause, like, fighting back is totally no use. And she actually tried to fight one. Nice. I reckon we need to get out of here. Running road. Dak! You surprised me. And how are you today? Guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Ah, she's still holding something in her hand. Same thing she had yesterday. Why don't we present the thing, because that's what... Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Back! Trouble now. All can see this like this. Be the next one they're channeling. That's... Sigma's? Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You work with Mr. Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? I'm making her like some kind of cockney urchin. Huh? Excuse me? I know she... But I bet I know who she picked up Nick. I know who you are. Yep. Yeah, Mr. Maya's special someone. What? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mr. Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh well. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I putting bullet boils into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous. Mr. Maya. What a wonderful relationship. I completely lost the voice here, but whatever. Wait, I mean, we aren't, things aren't like, I can tell you're a real good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Yay? Okay, right. Well, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mr. Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mr. Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, that's okay. Because you are special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yeah. For example, I study the Karain technique. Ah, I get it. Oh, no, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit medium in any way? None that I know of. Wait, you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? Sorry, Governor, but I've no idea. I did say that Pearl doesn't know much about the arts, so... Also, she's like, what? I don't think anyone know what... lawyers are? Well, I don't know. So, what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Sure. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Miss Nick. He only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one. We probably shouldn't use the Cockney urchin voice. Yeah. Using Cockney air quotes. Very clearly probably wasn't. Yeah, we shouldn't use an urchin voice. I think she's probably mostly supposed to be... it's funny, but... Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? But you could just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with a spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Whoa! Shiny. Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secret? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. So I guess we've got a new assistant then? I mean... doesn't feel appropriate, but... So Morgan's gonna... Hey, it's you, pal. So, you're gonna be a lawyer, I bet. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Nice of Gumshoe. Yeah. I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. I never knew Gumshoe like kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something really cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing us something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against him? I don't think you can win, pal. You're talking about proof. We got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy head photographer is going to testify to me. Talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta. Took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene at. I'll say. Those hot pictures. That's what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? I'm telling you, it's a locked door mystery. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. Face was all over his tabloid shows last. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from and... Huh? I could have sworn I had an article out, but I guess I must have. Searching through his pockets and one of those. Really interesting too. Hey, you do have a copy, pal? Copy of that article. Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office or anything. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse. So, which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. We met them before? What? Von Karma? Oh yeah, that guy. I think I might. Didn't he go to jail? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career. He raised a fearsome disciple. Guys, we're going for 2 hours. Sometimes I say words wrong. Anyway, he never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. A horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. And then we beat him in the case. Wait a sec. Didn't Von Karma stand trial and... Yeah, that's where the other piece of bad... Yeah. That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually successor. Huh? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Your pal, Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. The kid became a prosecutor and grew young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I mean, I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany. That country's got a lot of stuff and a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. So, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. Terrible flashbacks of the case. But get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now he's gone. How's Edgeworth in this game? I wonder if he's coming back. Anyway, do we present him with a copy of that article? That's great, but I was over to my office the other day and... Hey! It's that news story! What about the malpractice suit? 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Newspaper clipping too, added. Andrew at that. Mimi Meanie. Or is it Mimi Miney? We're gonna say Miney. Mimi Miney. Names, man. Nurse at Grey Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep at the wheel. Can I present again? Oh, I better shut my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give any more information about evidence, pal. Oh. Interesting. So, clearly, Mimi is a sister or some kind of relation. Let's... Is there anything else? Oh wait, what if we present that profile, her profile, to Gumshoe? I don't have anything to tell you about this one, pal. You don't have anything to me about. Not a word. Hey, don't look at me like that. Go, one intense stare. Nothing to examine. He's not going to give us an information. So... is... Sensor, see if Maya's doing that paperwork for us. There has to be another room of questioning. I hope the detective's taking it easier than him. These kinds of cases aren't usually taken lightly. I come back later. Back to the office. Nope. Right, so there's obviously still something. Patient room. Well, is there areas we can present to him? He's not gonna to give anything up. Get presented, but I don't think it'll... Yeah. So about this key. Hey, is that your house key or something, pal? Come on, does this look like a house key to you? What's it for? It's... You should probably keep that. My bicycle key. Oh, nothing special, huh? Are we going to the channeling chamber again? Nothing. I want to speak to Eni if possible. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Oh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? But what? No! You think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Doctor. I like, totally don't know. Back! What is that? Hmm? You can see it. You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these sight clocks. Sight clocks? Huh? You mean like the X-Men? You mean the more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. There's only one. I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's maggot armor in this person. Let's remove the lock. No idea what's going on. Be careful there, Miss Nick. Make a mistake, it will hurt you. You don't think you have enough the proof you need? You must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psych lock a try. Okay, so presuming this is going to be fairly easy. I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Mr. Gray? I really don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than the roach. Psych lock. Hiding in something, I'm sure of it. I have no choice but remove this lock. Alright. First, I have to use Maya's maggot armor. Nope, wrong thing. But the question is, how? Oh, wait, maybe it's going to present. Take that! Oh, nice. We can do take that outside of the thing. The victim. Eeny Miny. I believe you do know who Mr. Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I have to, like, repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you've never actually met Dr. Gray in person. Do you believe you may have at least indirectly known of him? Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly. So that possibility existed for now. Something that might produce a connection between Amy and Dr. Gray. Boom. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? Story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Eeny Miny. Miny is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? This Miny wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you know this. She was my older sister. Sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps? At Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic? I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Ash. Oh yeah. Please, tell me what you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. So I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sister was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sister so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from the malpractice. Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sister was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. That pushed her to her death. Oh, sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. You understand now, Mr. Nick? How a psych clock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts in this absolute need. Look, this time is pretty easy, but I might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. You don't have enough proof. Be careful and know when to stop. Okay. Nothing. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I have never left Korean Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You are gonna meet with Mr. Ma, right? Yeah? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! Fair enough. Again. Well, I know he needs secret now, but Don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? I'm always out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Where do you be waiting? Huh? Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Voice. Mia! Even without me being here, it's like you've learnt to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's old sister, and my mentor. She's also dead. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into quote-unquote retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body from her. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, especially when it's bad. Yeah. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But. So, tell me all about it. I guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Told you everything about what happened in the... Yeah, close your eyes, Stephen. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me please. Believe in your convictions. Fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Thanks, Mia. Not guilty. Think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. And I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes. Mediums can't have dreams. What? What? That doesn't even make any sense. They can't? What you told me sounds as if Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamed that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. I heard it from her, I'm sure. When the medium channels, her own spirit disappeared. It means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Set up? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Am I supposed to prove her innocent when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? As it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. Key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. I mean, presuming the lit. Maya, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. Literally, the key to understanding everything that's happening. See? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hands. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. The fact being that there was only one key for the, channeling chamber. What does she mean? Certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is. Who could have... Didn't know at the time. Day was going to end with a term for the surprise. Cyclops! Mia? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops. Means Mia must know something about the real murderer. There's to be something that she would have hidden the lock and key even from me. What in the world is going on? wondering. Maybe from this point onwards, we start saving each one into separate slots so that we can go back if we fail really bad. Go to save, do a thing perfect. Health for the battle if we end this one with like 2 bits of health, for example. Although I will probably won't. Well, something to consider. June 21st, 9:48 AM. Court. Defense lobby number 3. What? Prosecutor von Karma? You mean? No, I've heard it's a successor this time. Successor? Manfred von Karma. Real sinister man. With all sorts of nasty tricks. Of course we could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfect. Perfect record. 40 long. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks to get those guilty men. Now a successor. What kind of person they will turn out to be. Mystic Maya. Early. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. Said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep. Stuck out of the manor and followed a map. Tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't. Oh. Takes 2 hours by train. Actually, that's really impressive that you got there though. Early. What about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Objection! I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorching fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them. When your rivals for life? Maya! Please don't ever mention the name. Huh? But why, Nick? Forgot you didn't. He's gone. Not coming back. I bet he is. I bet he comes back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom. Go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick. June 21st. 9 o'clock. Big court. Courtroom 202. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The prosecution and defense prepared. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, John. Do we seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright? You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Hold on. So she's the famed successor of Professor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and now I came to this country for one sole reason. Well, she's... I can't do it. I was trying German, ended up just being French. One sole reason. Revenge. What? Revenge? It's about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow! I am talking! If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Speak with your mouth like a normal person. Heck of you. Ow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Better go down, Mr. Phoenix, right? What's your Von Karma? Your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection. Again, drawn French, I can't keep. The defendant, my affair. Find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. Yes? 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Again, I don't know why you're going for... justified self-defense? They usually reserved when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. Very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense did kill someone. How foolish! If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, then I shall call the first witness. Just as scary as a father, like father, daughter, I suppose. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective of the local precinct. Yeah. Get to the point already. This isn't. There are rules against this. You can't just whip people. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone will look, please look at this map. Channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? It's quite like disbelief there. Anyway, a few minutes after channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room. Two of the witnesses broke the door down, rushed into the room. And that's where they found them. The victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Court bands added to court record. How was the victim killed? I was about to get at that. Stop wasting my time then. Cause of death. Direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from a point-blank range. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause an instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Can I just point out where was the knife and where was the gun? Have we found the weapons? So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Stabbed in chest, he was shot at 4-point blank. Court accepts the evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness. Okay, so this is a shot to the forehead, sir. Let's on that. Ranger weapon detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. Why did you have a what? The victim? Now, why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is that you're missing whose fingerprints are on that pistol. you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. Defendant Maya Faze was also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder victim. Ah! I'll try and throw our hands there. Point blank range, let's press that. Point blank, huh? About how far away is that? Anyway, anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools on this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Powder burn? When somebody gets shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire. That gets real hot. That gets real hot, pal. There are definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's floor. Wow. Never knew that. Never learned, I guess. He stabbed in the chest. That. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? Fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? Looks like it belongs to the... Looks like it belongs to the face, sir. Of course, my face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Ugh, this is not really good. Haha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix? How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the... Stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. That's maybe makes it sound like Mario stabbed him with the intent to kill. Or used a pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Why would you... Both. You're saying stab first, then shot? Yep. Sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'll come to the same conclusion too. Pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of the other fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then? Which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. The pain. Right, I'm trying to figure it out. It's not working. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the two murder weapons with me today, sir. Very well. Court accepts them into evidence. Ding. Ding. Date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? Does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. Gonna be going from bad to worse. If the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, you still wish to plead not guilty. It is the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See? Just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now will be the time to do so. Your final chance. I think the way through. No, because then Myers definitely will be guilty. We plead justified self-defense. We're basically confessing to murder. After the trial, Myers' life will be ruined. He'll be able to murder her. Can't let that happen. Your Honor! Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective? Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes? Yes, sir. No, see here. Proceedings are run by... Ow! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal. There's even more incriminating evidence. Incriminating piece of evidence. This is a costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. Certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood in this. This piece directly links Meyer Fay to the crime, sir. I see. Or accepts this into evidence. Alright, Mr. Wright. Fingerprints on both melee weapons and blood splashes on the situation getting any worse. Huh? What's wrong? Seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to assault with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Don't call me by my full name. Stabbing. Okay. Gonna check these. On the costume. What? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. That results show there's the victim's blood. Pow. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... I like when she's talking, the objection, it becomes a female voice. Quite like these. You must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But, too bad. Enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Mr. Von Karma is perfectly correct. The judge's honest. About enough more I can chew, what should I do? Press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. There's a bullet hole here. Let's look harder. Mr. Wright, Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Ah, my time is up to about the costume. There is one little thing. Speaking of poking holes, Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're even talking about? Come this far, there's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Take that! I asked the court to please look at the sleeve of this costume. Sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? That wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. All the smells of gunpowder. I think I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that must be a bullet hole. Order! This is a very grave matter. Best we correct the court record first. Oh, sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. She actually smiling? Where else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. Going for the evidence, it still holds. Hear your testimony. That just now was nothing more. How can you say something like that? It's a huge oversight. Well, I agree it's a mistake on the part of the police. My monster's crapped out. Mid-sentence. Well, I agree there's a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true. The evidence still stands. Do you not find it made definitive a problem of the evidence, then... No way! I probably should have done that a second take. Detective Gumshoe, please continue your testimony. Yes, sir. And then attacked and killed a person who, without doubt, was not fighting back. Are they, though? He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle power. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, circumstances around this murder change drastically. We're in real trouble now. And they had something to prove the victim did fight back. That Von Karma. She thinks she can decide the verdict and prove the testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, then I'll say have her. I'm gonna press on that. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, pal. Come on now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just stop glaring at me like that. There's some evidence I'm gonna have. On the check button. Something to prove that he wasn't. That could be evidence he was fighting back because that would have been behind Maya. Okay, let's try it. No, it's not gonna work. Crap. I'm not sure I follow you. He contradicts the, I thought, yeah. My person who without doubt was not back. Particularly useful. Tried that one already. gotta be this one here somewhere. I know I pressed that before, but I'm... Well, that has prints on, so that probably tried to... Especially after he would have been stabbed. I'm gonna try... No, it won't work. Like that. I don't think... Preventing any of the... We queued this before. Honestly, sorry about fucking. That's why I was tearing the scene. The hole is not what I'm asking about. I'm asking about the hole itself. Another gunpowder clearly goes that way. There's a bullet hole. They do. Bullet hole in the sleeve, blood splatter all over the costume. Neither of these facts can use the fact that the defendant killed the victim. What if we present the costume here as proof that he was fighting back? Got it. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yeah. I mean, calling my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then, what may I ask is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? Well, what does it mean? Hear what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is that what it means to not fight back? You're right. Seems you are correct. The victim had tried to shoot the defendant. Then, that would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. I was whether that was your... Are you finished yet? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's wrong, Karma. It seems that my affair was shot at by the victim. However, that only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That's correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. That they rejected the justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Back! Now that you... Why, that's right. Which means... the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yeah, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume, not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Ah! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information that we acquired added in, of course. You mean by myself? You want me to put together all the scenario by myself? Yeah. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. During the challenge, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Sorry, I have to change the voice because I'm doing the bravery stuff. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Brendan then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and entered it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright. On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like. Now then, cross-examination, please. I'm gonna press him on that. There was quite a difference between that height between Mr. Gray and the defendant. Adding body strength. Seems like the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it. Yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix Wright. My affair was in the middle of a channeling, was she not? When channeling with a Korean and channeling technique, the medium physically changes. When nest is built, the defendant could easily have been a match for the doctor. Leave it. Even study up on the Korean channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. It's contained with testimony. Well, so means use strength. That's the strength to fight back, sir. He was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. You think it was about blood loss? Probably was hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to get blood the other day. And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess maybe the damage was maybe 10 times the dizziness? I lost his voice now. Ah! Sorry. While you were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day. The handgun... He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Did he take precautions against something? Yeah, because he thought he was... probably going to get attacked by the ghost of his... Probably knew this was going to happen. Well, he seemed like he knew it. Maybe something. The victim took a shot, but because they were so close, he missed. Then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Saying the bullet hole in the costume was made then. Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. Two of them were already fighting when the shot was hurt. That was fine. I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Fire is fire the gun point an eye. Victim already taking the safety off. The safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it, just by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder. And now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. He certainly makes us look very bad. But there's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And the covering is going to cover the truth, I know it. Can't stab the victim in the chest. Victim uses last strength to fight back, sir. Victim took out his gun. How did he... He was at point blank range, as they said. How could he have missed? I don't really want to use that again because I don't feel like it doesn't help the case. He's up there, I took the gun and then. Oh, I don't even get something here. They only took a shot because they were too closely met. What if I then... press on that just because the stab wound didn't kill him. Think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say? I wanted to give blood the other day. So use the last with strength. Would he even be able to gun? Get wrong. Nope, didn't do that. Could just find shot because too close. What if we present green screen? I don't see how it helps. I don't. But if she never fired a gun before, wait. No, wait, no, sorry. The victim had taken the save. Yeah, it's gonna. Press on. So can't sub guest. Checks if there's anything. There that would like wasn't possible for it. Right. It's the right thing to play. There were 2 gunshots. One, the victim. But what if I present clothes here? We're gonna have to. Okay, so that seems to have worked. Maybe. Missing a tiny hole in this will be under the will be the prosecution's undoing. Huh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the 2 of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from a point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh. But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. It was then, when they were separated, he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. He didn't have any strength. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Especially if she is billed as bigger because she's been channeling. Ugh. Well then. That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing her, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. Then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. Making an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. What should you think? Something doesn't make sense. There is a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honour. Fatal? Flaw? Ah! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Maybe something that contradicts my explanation. It's like an explanation somewhere. But some distance between him for rushing it to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. A piece of evidence contributes to this line of thinking. not. It can't. No, it's that because it's shot blank blank. There would have been gunpowder residue. Yeah. Think. Take a look at this. You're showing this to me. Prosecutor Von Karman's explanation. This piece of evidence. Do not contradict. Huh? Ah, it looks like you need to use your brain a little more, Pat. Ugh. I bet you my gumshoe will be able to turn back. Come on, hurry up and get to that thinking cap. Well, at least we weren't getting penalized for it. That, I mean, there isn't that much distance. Don't think this is the answer, but I'm gonna use evidence to destroy your logic. What is this? Folding screen? I'd like to point out there's call attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! Looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Ooh, what? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. You're really that clueless. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first and then the folding screen. Passed through at the height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hits this folding screen. Hit this location at about 8 inches off the ground. This time the defendant was in this area. So it would be... yeah? Because... I think... around here. Uh-oh. Judge's face scrunched like he smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean... wait. I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure, in the meantime, point your fingers again through. Again. Of course, whoops. Then it's done. But now I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. This time the defendant was in this area. Yes, maybe, because... that wouldn't make sense. Like here, possibly? I don't know. Come around here. Oh, crud. I'm within this area. I'm probably gonna have to finish the street. Get some back for the trial. And right here. Well, because we know that she was stuff. Because like I know she was very close to him, but I can't. any other evidence. I think she'd been like the I don't know what the I don't know, honestly. Gonna have to go look up. Don't want to run out of stuff and okay, so doesn't really make standing here near the folding screen. But wait a second. You know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss. If you were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder present. Burns. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You! Lever has now proven that. The defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changed everything. Honestly, Your Honour, this changes everything. Prosecution's claim that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that would fit true, doing a final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Rolling all the way by the folding screen. Exactly. Man favours the real murderer. Why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? On further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured it had to be a... Bringing things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright, the rest of the trial should be in the back. Well, that's really a disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I think you have been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Things to inherit. I had to be that smarmy smile. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? And start by you can start repairing your stank by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, rest assured your punishment will come later. But punishment? Don't look so happy about that. Well then, Your Honor. I think I've had all I can take from this. I think it's time to call the next witness. Next witness? Will it be Lola? Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we'll hear from the next. Okay, so I think we're going to call it there. Cool. And what I will do is between streams, I'll go back, I'll redo this trial completely without any mistakes, so we'll have some health for the next part, so we don't have to restart it repeatedly if we screw up a couple of yeah, so I think that'll do it for this. That'll do it for the stream today. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back next weekend with some more Phoenix Wright. I think we'll be favorite. I think that's the plan. Hope you can join me for that. So, in the meantime, as always, au revoir, baby. Sure, it wasn't important.